ladies, my name is Lynn and I'm a yoga instructor here in Tempe, and I will be here on a weekly basis guiding you guys through a 10 to 15 minute sequence of yoga postures just to help you feel more grounded, more rejuvenated, and a lot less stress, hopefully. I won't take up too much of your time talking because I know you guys are all busy mamas, so let's get started. Find a comfortable seated position on your mat. And let's start by grounding. Every yoga session, we always want to start with grounding, first by tuning into your breath. So with your hands, take them and either put them palms facing down for grounding, if that's what you feel like you need today, or otherwise palms facing up for a lighter feeling, for receiving. So play around, figure out which one feels right for you today. It's all about listening to you and your body. And then once you settle into this pose, close your eyes and we're gonna start noticing our breath. Just notice at first how you're breathing. Yoga is all about self-awareness. And from here, we're gonna start lengthening our inhales and our exhales. And the first 3 breaths we take, we're gonna exhale through the mouth and purse our lips like we're blowing up a little balloon. So let's begin. Inhale, exhale. Second breath, inhale, exhale. Blowing all the air out of that belly. Last one through the mouth. Exhale through pursed lips. And let's do 2 more breaths, this time with mouth closed. Nice. Now we're going to go through and do a body scan. Just a quick awareness of where things might be feeling tight in your body today. So close your eyes and I'll guide you through. Let's start at the crown of the head, down to the forehead, the cheeks, the jaws, which is usually where a lot of us are clenching. So if you notice that, then release. Down your neck. Just noticing if there's tension anywhere or if it feels relaxed. Shoulders, arms, hands. Down your upper back, mid back, low back, hips, legs, and feet. And there we are. So let's get started. And I always like to start with an intention. So bring your hands to heart center and your thumbs touching your chest. Close your eyes, tip your chin down just a little bit, and just tune in to what you would like to set as your intention today. It could be gratitude for something you have in your life. It could be something you wish to send out to the universe. Whatever it is, repeat it to yourself now. We're going to take a nice deep inhale together and sigh that intention out through the mouth. Okay, off to our asana practice, which is the physical postures. And I just want to say, if at any time you ever feel any pain, please come out of the pose. We don't want to feel pain. If you feel a little discomfort, but pain, no. Okay, so let's come onto our hands and knees and we'll start doing cat-cow. Let's set up first though. Hips over your knees, shoulders over your wrists. Index finger points to the front of the mat. And we'll start by inhaling and lifting our head, our heart, and our tail. Exhale, round your back like a Halloween cat, pushing your hands into the mat. Inhale, lifting the head, heart, and tail. Exhale, round your back, pushing all the air out of your belly. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, round the back. And we'll come to neutral tabletop. And from here, we're gonna come into downward facing dog. So downward facing dog, we're gonna set up for success again. Fingers are spread really wide so you can see the webbing between your fingers. And you want your index finger facing the front of the mat. Maybe even to the side a little bit, it feels more comfortable for you. So from here, we're gonna tuck our toes and then lift our hips up toward the sky. And let's just start pedaling off the feet, especially if it's the morning and your hamstrings are tight. It's nice to bend into one knee, bring the other heel down. Breathing here. Your nice long breaths. And eventually just settling into the pose. Pushing your hands into the earth away from you. And then energetically kind of hug your armpits toward one another. If your knees are bent, it's totally okay. It's more important that your spine is straight. So you can bend your knees all you want. Eventually though, kind of start getting the heels down toward the earth. Let's do one more breath here. Okay, and now we'll want to come down onto our knees and lower down onto the mat. Let the tops of the feet come down onto the mat. And your hands are going to scooch up a little bit and a little bit out toward the side of the mat. And we're going to raise our chest up off the mat for a low cobra. Tops of the feet are on the mat. And energetically, you want to try and pull your hands toward you as you're pulling your chest through toward the front of the mat. Breathing here. And then let's do a shoulder stretch. So we're going to stretch our left shoulder first, and we're going to take our left arm out to the side, and we're going to roll onto our left side. The right hand, the palm is going to face down, kind of by your face. So I'm going to just roll over, and then putting the hand, my right hand, kind of down, actually, it's kind of next to my heart, off to the side a bit. Taking a few breaths here. And then roll back, and we'll do the other side. Right arm sticks straight out. Left hand comes down. And let's roll over onto our right side, lifting the left knee up toward the sky. Opening up our shoulder. Breathing here. And because we're limited on time, I'm going to try and keep it to about 3 breaths for each posture. But ideally, if you do have a little bit more time, 5 to 8 breaths per posture would be great. Okay, the next one we're going to do, it's going to be staff pose. So staff pose, we want to kind of take the flesh out from underneath our seat. Sit up nice and tall, so we're not going to be like this, we're going to be like this today. And then our palms are coming down right next to our hips, pressing them into the earth. And then look at your feet. Flex them. Take those toes and bring it back towards your face. Kneecaps engaging up your thighs. And it looks like you're just sitting, but it's a very active pose. Getting into your breathing again here. Noticing your chest rise and fall. And then from here, we're gonna go into bound angle. So bound angle, I'm gonna turn around this way so it's a little easier for you guys to see. You're gonna wanna bring the soles of your feet together and bring your heels in toward your groin. Then take your hands, cover the outside tops of your feet, take your thumbs and stick them into the soles of your feet, and then open your feet up like a book. So it's gonna look like this. My elbows are pressing into my inner thighs right now to open up my hips. And then you're gonna lengthen your spine, and from there, hinge at the hips and fold forward. The minute you start noticing your body rounding is when you wanna stop folding forward. So it may be up here and you're feeling it already. That's great. Or it may be down here and you are right here still feeling it. Listen to your body and what your body needs today. Take a couple more breaths here. Nice long exhales. Pressing into the inner thighs, opening up your hips. And then inhale, come up, and we're gonna go for a twist. So let's start with the right knee bent. We're gonna pull the right heel in toward our butt cheek. You want a palm space between your foot and your leg. Okay. And from there, we want to engage the left leg, so bring the left toes back toward your face. We're going to be twisting to our right. So that means we're going to take our right hand and place it behind us, use it like a kickstand so that we're not slouching. We're going to sit up nice and tall. Remember to keep this leg engaged. And then from here, lift your left arm up toward the sky so you're lengthening your spine. And then we're going to twist the belly button toward the right leg. And then take the arm, and maybe your arm comes and grabs around the knee. Maybe if you want to twist a little bit more, take the elbow outside the knee. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, twist maybe another millimeter. My knee is pushing into my elbow as my elbow is pushing back into my knee, maximizing my twist. One more breath here. And unwind. Let's do the other side. Remember that palm space in between the foot and the leg. Left hand comes behind you, props you up, nice and tall. Inhale, lengthen the spine with the right arm. Exhale, twist. Take the elbow outside the knee. Come behind. Look behind you, I mean. Or you're like this. Either way, whatever feels good for you today. And then make sure that right foot is engaged. Right toes are coming back toward your face or toward the back of your head. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, twist another millimeter. Remember to try and push that right elbow into the knee pushing back. Maximize that twist. And then we're going to slowly unwind and come down onto our backs for happy baby. So happy baby, we're going to roll down, shoulders are flat on the mat, and then grab the soles of your feet from the outside edge and bring the soles of the feet up toward the sky. So when I first started happy baby, I don't know, maybe I was like this, and then my legs were like this. And that's totally okay. You're just slowly starting to open up your hips. Took a few years to get here. So shoulders are as close to the mat as possible. And soles of the feet are as close to facing the sky as possible. Trying to pull your knees in toward your armpits. And if it feels good, which it usually does, rock side to side. Might as well give yourself a nice little back massage while you're here, opening up your hips. And then come to stillness and take another full breath in through the nose and out through the nose slowly. And then we're gonna release everything and come to bridge. So bridge, fingertips find the heels, and then you are going to lift your hips up toward the sky, walk your hands underneath your back. If the hands can clasp underneath the back, do so, and then walk your shoulders underneath. So please don't turn your head like I just did, just keep facing the ceiling. And then push your feet into the mat so that your hips lift up higher. Try to push your hands into the mat as well. And we'll do one more breath here. And then we'll slowly release, coming down onto our back, hugging the knees into the chest. Rock side to side just a little bit. And then the most important pose of all, Shavasana, corpse pose. This is the pose for you to reap in all the benefits of the work you just did right now. So please do not skip out on it, ladies. It is so important to do Shavasana. So Shavasana, let your feet flop over to the side. Let your arms come down to the side of your body. Maybe not so tight because it's not very comfortable. You just want to be super comfortable here. And then, if your low back is hurting you, get a pillow or get a towel, roll it, and put it underneath your knees so that maybe your knees are going to be a little bit elevated. That'll help with your low back if it's hurting. So, Shavasana, close your eyes, let go of your breathing, let go of everything, and savor this next minute or two that you have. And I'm gonna stop the video now because I don't want you to sit here and listen to me the whole time doing your Shavasana. But thank you so much for practicing with me today, and I look forward to being back here next week. Namaste, ladies. Have a good Shavasana.